What's up, crew? Today we're going to continue this brief series here on how to show up in times of uncertainty when people are drowning in information and starving for wisdom. They are drowning in contacts and starving for connections. And that is what I want to talk about today. Forget about your commodity. Focus on your relationships. I believe that relationships are the ultimate asset. And yet we find ourselves in 2020 where the majority of people are drowning, literally drowning in contacts and starving for connection. One of my favorite books is a book by Keith Ferrazzi, Never Eat Alone. He also wrote a subsequent follow-up book to that called Who's Got Your Back? And in a study that he did, they found that 55% of the people they interviewed said that should uncertain and challenging times present themselves in their life, 55% of them said that they would have no one to call that they knew would have their back. And even more sadly, 60% of those people were married. It said that for every 100 Facebook friends that the average person has, they really only have 2 to 3 of those friends that they could call if life took a turn for the worse. We are living in an era where we literally are drowning in contacts and starving for connections. And in uncertain times, people become frightened about the viability of their commodities, the things they sell, the jobs they hold. And yet, a more strategic response here is to disregard your own commodity and to focus instead on deepening the power and possibility of all of your relationships with family, with friends, with team members, with suppliers, clients, customers, prospects. Every time you strengthen a relationship, the viability of your commodity will increase. It is so important right now that we lead with generosity, unrelenting generosity, and follow with care. It is true that you always reap what you sow. He who sows generously will reap generously. He who sows bountifully will reap bountifully. He who sows sparingly will reap sparingly. And folks, I do not know a better investment than to invest in the relationships that you have. So make today count. Reach out to the people that mean the most to you. Make a meaningful connection. See how they're doing. Ask if there's anything in the world that you could do for them. And then do whatever they say that you have the capacity to provide. Peace out.